Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaye Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah Jam Prabrajantamanupetamakrityam Dvaipayano Virahakatarajham Putreti tanmaya taya taravo vinedu Tam sarvabhuta hridaya munimanutasmi Anga shamali machata bhiravito Mandikrite indivaram Jardanja gudarochisa vidadatam Pattambara sasriya Vrindaranya nivasino Hridilasadama vidamodaram Radha skanda nivesito jalabhujam Dhyayen damodaram Bhaktya bhina paradhalakshi Ksheta sakamāditaram gamadhi Kripāmayistam saranam praparna Brinde numaste charana Ha devika kuvar gadaya javacha Jache nipatya vidanda vadodvatat Asya prasadam abudasya janasya krita Gandharvike nijagane gananam vidhe Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Yesterday we observed Sri Rupa Manjari's disappearance day, Bira Utsav. So in Vrindavan, Gurudev used to observe this festival for few days, not one day, several days. I think until today. It starts from before Ekadashi and then continues. Yesterday we heard about the glories of Srila Rupa Goswami. Glories of Srila Rupa Goswami are unlimited. We cannot fully, perfectly glorify. Like in Shastra it is told, Na devam adevam archayat. Unless one comes to the platform of the God, one cannot worship God. Unless one comes to the platform of Srila Rupa Goswami, one cannot perfectly glorify Him or worship Him. Glorification is also a part of worship. You should not think this is different. That's why only personality like our Gurudev, because they are in that platform, although their abhiman is, they always think that we are dust at the lotus feet of Srila Rupa Goswami, but still they are similarly serving to Srimati Radharani in that mood, in Manjari Bhav. Our Gurudev used to tell that Sri Rupa Manjari Pada Seimura Sampada Seimura Bhajana Pujana. This song of Srila Narottam Das Thakur is so important that all our acharyas, they used to uh, fully absorb themselves in this kirtan. So these kirtans are not like a ordinary any song. This song is just sang Brisavan Sutta Charana Seva Evaji Palya. This is usually we don't sing these songs in common. But by the mercy of our Gurudev, these songs are published in songbook. Our Gurudev used to tell that unless we discuss about these topics, so when the time will come, we will understand this. At least you should have some idea what is this mood is. Very, very high class. Not everybody is allowed to sing those kirtans. In the time of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, kirtans like Vibhavari Sesa Jasomati Nandana, these kirtans were not allowed also. Because it has so many high class modes. Only Adhikari, those who have in that Adhikar, they only glorify, they sing those kirtans. We are not at common, generally all devotees were not allowed to sing those kirtans. Even Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur had many qualified disciples. Some were very expert kirtaniya. I think the best kirtaniya and preacher was Srila Bhakti Prasad Puri. His name was Ananta Vasudeva. He was very qualified. He was given the title Ganesh. He can so much talent in Shastra, in everything. Also in Kirtan, very much talent. But the time when Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur is preparing to do the Aprakat Leela, disappearing, going to disappear from this world. So that time he wanted to hear this Kirtan. But that time Ananta Vasudeva Prabhu was ready to do that Kirtan because he knows perfectly singing everything. But Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur did not want to hear from him, but he wanted to hear from Srila Bhakti Siddhanta, Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj. We heard from Gurudev this story. Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj, although he was not good in singing, not good in presenting the melodies, but his mood was so high class. Because while Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's 50th Vyas Puja, I think, Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj composed one beautiful prayer about in glorification of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. What was that? Which we sing in Mangalarati. Sujanar Buddharadhita Pada Jugam Juga Dharma Durandhara Patra Baram Baradabhya Dayak Puchya Padam Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Padam. So beautiful composition. He's saying that Sri Bhakti Rakshak Maharaj in Gurudev's his Guru's glorification, how he has so wonderfully, he has glorified his Gurudev, Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur, in the standard of Rup Raghunath. In that standard is glorified. So high class glorification. If somebody wants to, we always refer to that kirtan. Whenever in India we have Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur's 150th Vyas Puja ceremony going on since last few years. So every time, whenever we want to speak, we should refer something from that. It is easy to understand and can get inspiration to glorify Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Disciples should be like this, who understands Guru's heart. So Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj could understand the moods of Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur. From these writings, it is very, very clear. If you don't understand your Guru, how will you understand Rupa Goswami Pad? Will you understand? If you don't understand your Guru's position, how will you understand Srila Rupa Goswami's position? How will you understand Srila Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Some think that we directly understand Krishna and we understand Guru later on. It's not like this. It's not our ascending. It's not ascending process, but it is descending process. So, Srila Bhakti Rakshasida Maharaj is glorifying there, Vrishabhanu Sutta Daitanu Charam Charanasrita Renu Dharastamaham Mahadadbhuta Pavana Sakti Padam Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Padam. He's also saying Raghurupa Sanatana Kirtidam. So many ways he's telling. So here, Vrishabhanu Sutta Daitanu Charam. Vrishabhanu Sutta. Who is Vrishabhanu Sutta? Srimati Radharani. So Vrishabhanu Sutta Daita. Who is Vrishabhanu Sutta Daita? Who has offered totally himself at the lotus feet of Vrishabhanu Nandini Srimati Radharani. You can tell this is Rupa Goswami Pada. Our Guru Varga also in that standard. Vrishabhan Sutta Daitan Charam. So it can be Srila Rupa Manjari, who is fully dedicated herself in the service of Vrishabhan Nandini Srimati Radharani. It can be Guru Varga like Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur also. Guru can glorify his Guru, disciple can glorify like a Srila Rupa Manjari. So Vrishabhanu Sutta Daitanu Charam Charanasrita Renu Dharastamaham. And Daitanu Charam Charanasrita, those who have taken complete shelter of Vrishabhanu Sutta Daita. That means one who has taken shelter of Vrishabhanu Nandini fully is Vrishabhanu Sutta Daita. And Vrishabhanu Sutta Daita, who has taken shelter of Vrishabhanu Sutta Daita, is Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur. You see how it glorified. Vrishabhanu Sutta Daitanu Charam. Understood? Vrishabhanu Sutta Daita Anuchara. Vrishabhanu Sutta Daita is Srila Rupa Manjari. And Anuchara, following fully, Anuchara means Palyadasi, or fully under guidance of Rupa Manjari, is Srila Gurudev. Or those who Bhakti Rakshasida Maharaj telling Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur. The Vrishabhanu Sutta Daita is Rupa Manjari and his Anuchara is my Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur, or Gurudev Srila Bhakti Narayana Goswami Maharaj. We can pray to our Gurudev like this. Anuchara. And then Charanasrita Renu Dharastamaham. And those who have taken shelter of him, food dust of them, Charanasrita Renu Dharastam. I take that food dust on my head. Vrishabhanu Sutta, Daita, Anuchara, and Asrita. So how many? Dasa, Dasanu, Dasanu, Dasa. Charanasrita Renu Dharastam. That food dust of that Anuchara. This is Rupanuga Vaishnavas, how they understand themselves. Charanasrita Renu Dharastam. Mahad, and that food dust, with the Rupanuga Vaishnavas, food dust, what is that potency is there? Mahat Adhuta Sakti Padam. There is a Adhuta, wonderful power is there. That food dust power The devotees think always, since last few days one devotee is asking that about taking remnants. He went somewhere, there's some festival going on in Europe. Some our god brother, I don't want to tell the name, doing some festival. And there is 90% his disciples. And they're openly distributing Mahaprasad remnants. And he doesn't want to take because he's god brother. So that's why he writing message again and again. I said, don't fully focus on remnants, but rather to focus on instructions and bhajan. When we see that Bhakta Pada Dhuli, Bhakta Pada Jala, Bhakta Bhukta Avashesha itne sadhana, the devotees, food dust, food washing water, and remnants, they have so much power for sadhana, to give you potency. Like this food dust of Rupanuga, Acharyas, and that food dust has so much potency. That potency can nourish you and can strengthen you for bhajan. But we should understand that somebody will think that did not understand the everything but want the food dust only. Only want food dust or remnants. Will it work? Does it work like that? Doesn't work. I have seen those who have taken whole life remnants and their intelligence still not purified. Remnants will not alone help. You should understand, you should have that abhiman that you are really taking the remnants of whom. You should understand that mood. Only itself taking remnants only, if you understand. Similarly, going to Radha Kund, understand the water of Radha Kund is ordinary water, or you going to holy river Ganges, you consider like ordinary water, understand the dhuli, the dust of Vrindavan to be ordinary dust. Similarly, you will not get any result. Jat tirtha buddhi salilena karichi. If you understand only the ordinary water, then the result will not be there. When you have that mood, Vrishabhan Sutta Daitanu Charam Charanasita Renu Dharastama, then taking that food dust, then it will work. Understand? That mood should be there. They'll get that sadhan strength. Like Narad Muni. He took remnant, became Narad Muni. We are not happening like that. We think that maybe Guru is not qualified. So Gurudev was not qualified. Prabhupada was not qualified. Why not that remnant did not work like that? They did not have that mood. So like this, so there always this mood is there. Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur, what I am telling, Srila Bhakti Rakshak Siddhar Maharaj's position was so high that he was fully taking in that mood, he was worshipping his Gurudev. He really understood his Gurudev is Vrishabhan Sutta Daita Anuchar. Fully. And the name of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur was also like that. The name was Sri Vasabhanavi Daita Das. Understand? Such a great the name given by Srila Gaur Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj. And Srila Gaur Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj was she's a high class Rupanuga Vaishnava. Fully following Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. That's why Raghunath Das Goswami's glorification perfectly, if anybody did, is Gaur Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj. You know where he did glorification? That Kirtan. Kothaye go premamai Radhe Radhe. That Kirtan is sung by whom? Srila Gaur Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj. In glorification of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. So you should understand that how Gaur Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj's position, and he gave it the name to his disciple. Sri Varsabhanavi Daita Das. Such a high class name he gave. He mean like that. He know his disciple. What is the position of Srila Bimla Prasad. He knew this position. That's why he gave this name. Guru understands disciple's position. So like this, when he is going to do the Aprakat Leela, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur asked Srila Bhakti Rakshidhar Maharaj to sing this song, Sri Rupa Manjari Pada. So you should understand that how much consideration is there for these kirtans. But we just sing very, very easily. Not like that. We should understand the value of it. It doesn't mean that we should not do this kirtan, but same time we should have the regard. A Gurudev tells that when you have honor for the acharyas for these kirtans, the mercy will come to you. Whenever we sing any kirtan, suppose we singing very high class kirtan like Venu Gita or Gopi Gita, we should have highest regard in our heart for gopis mood, especially Gopi Bhav, those who are doing sadhana for Gopi Bhav. So if they have that deep mood, deep regard for that, then that mercy will come. Similarly, why I am telling this, before singing this kirtan, we should know the background of this kirtan. Look, I remember many years ago, I think 20 years ago, when Gita Govinda I was singing in studio. That time, this is Gurudev's desire. He wanted me to sing. That's why I wanted to record it. That time I was trying to fully understand in that which context. Suppose in Gita Govinda, Radharani is singing, some songs are there. Some songs Sakhi is singing for Radharani. And some are Krishna singing to Radharani. Some Sakhi is there telling to Krishna for Radharani. So like this. These are all like intimate songs. So fully understand that mood, have deep regard for that. Then if you sing that, so it can be, the kirtan can be, some mood will enter in your heart. So Gurudev was so much pleased about this. So that is that etiquette to sing any kirtan. Any kirtan we sing. You should have that acharya's mood. So we just sang one kirtan, Brisabhanu Sutta Charana Seva, about service of the lotus feet of Brisabhan Nandini Srimati Radha. How much regard you have for Srimati Radhika, then you can understand this. How much you are inclined to this service. Manjari Bhav, it is not like any other enjoyment with Krishna. Krishna is supremely Rasik Shekhara, and we will enjoy with Krishna, become gopis. This is not like that. This is about Seva. If you really, unless you know about Bilab Kusmanjali, how Raghunath Das Goswami has described this very deep moods. You know meaning of Bilab Kusmanjali? Bilab means to cry, lament in separation. Bilab. And one drop of tear from his eyes, like flowers, offering at the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. So Raghunath Das Goswami is lamenting in separation, and one drop of tear offering as if flowers at the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. That is Bilab Kusmanjali. So how much is feeling separation, how he is serving Srimati Radhika. All service is given there. Well, very beautiful. I think most beautiful, you cannot tell ordinary book, but most beautiful prayers ever we have had this. Gurudev used to sing Tavai Vasmi, Na Jivami Toya. This is all Bilab Kusmanjali. Gurudev used to pray. We are not adhikari to sing like this. Can you tell Radharani, I am only yours? This is a deep mood, very, very deep mood. So, this is what Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur wanted to hear this kirtan, and Srila Bhakti Rakshidhar Maharaj sang this kirtan for him. This kirtan has another incidence. When Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, he was preparing to leave his body. Then Gurudev came to him. Our Gurudev Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj came to him. He was like very close friend of him, also his disciple, Shiksha disciple. My Priya Bandhu and Shiksha Guru, Gurudev used to tell. He came there, and to have darshan, and with his Sesasai Prabhu. I think how many of you have seen Sesasai Prabhu? Anybody has seen Sesasai Prabhu in our mat, Mathura mat? आप नहीं देखा देखा met आपने Sesasai Prabhu was our Kirtanya in the Mathura mat. I also learned Kirtan from Mangalarti song. The melody I sang in my album is from him. So he was young brahmachari and Gurudev went with him to see Prabhupada. At that time, he wanted to ask Sesasai Prabhu to sing one Kirtan. And Gurudev also sang. He sings Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, Seva. Gurudev himself singing this, Sesasai Prabhu singing another song. So this Kirtan, he sang for him. And he was so much, Prabhupada was crying, tears in his eyes, remembering so much separation. So this is such a Kirtan, very, very important. That what I know, Bhakti Raksha Siddha Maharaj told Vrishabhanu Sutta Daita, he explained this song very, very clear. So this Kirtan is a Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, Sei Mora Sampada, Sei Mora Bhajana Pujana. So this Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Manjari, that is my wealth. That means I am a servant at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Manjari. Rupanuga Vishnu is singing. That is my wealth. Because when you are doing service, so Guru's lotus feet is your wealth. Like we sing Sri Guru Charana Padma, Kevala Bhakati Sadma. Bandhamai. The Gurudev's lotus feet is our all asset, wealth for devotees. Those who are serving Sri Rupa Manjari, and Rupa Manjari, for the lotus feet of Rupa Manjari, is the only wealth. And that service itself is my bhajan and pujan. That's our Guru Varga, that service they doing. Gurudev did that service. He distributed he preached. He preached everywhere, but the moods of Rupanugadhara, which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Rupa Goswami wanted to give, that he preached. Also Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he also Rupanugacharya, his mood. All distributing that mood, giving to thousands of devotees, make them enter into this bhajan, rag marga. So that is their service, they are always engaged. That's why those are preachers. Like Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, how preached Mahaprabhu's Vani all over the world. So they are this mood. They are always serving. They are doing for the pleasure of Sri Rupa Raghunath. The Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, same or a Sampada, same or a Bhajana Pujan. Their bhajan, sadhan, pujan, everything is for the pleasure of Srila Rupa Goswami. So Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur, before he disappeared he gave his final instruction to his intimate disciple that you should do together, cooperate each other and preach the Vani of Rupa Raghunath. So they tried, but still their split happened. They could not together preach. So preaching is that Prabhu that they asked. Preaching is not, but preaching should be in which mood? That is important. If you think that, oh, I will deliver them, I will help others, I think that we will not help ourselves, and we want to help others. Ourselves we don't want, we think ourselves perfect, and same time we help others. That is wrong. That is ego, and by that we will fall down. But when we have this abhiman, somebody is established in Guru stage, like Gurudev stage. Mahaprabhu telling, Amar Agya Guru hoya taro. Mahaprabhu takes order, make your life successful, we come to that platform. When you have that mood, that the lotus feet of Rupa Manjari is my whole asset, that is my serving, his Vani, is my bhajan, pujan, everything. You see, he is a standard of preacher. That is the standard of preaching, actually. Our Acharyas preached in that platform. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur writing in his song, who is pracharak, who is preacher? Brajavasi Gana Pracharaka Dhana. To sing that is a song is there. Dushtamana Tumi Kisera Vaishnava. You know that teachings to the mind? The Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur song, very famous. He's telling Brajavasi Gana Pracharaka Dhana Pratisthasa Bhikkhu Tara Nahe Saba. ब्रजवासी गण प्राण आछे जेत सेहेतु प्रचार प्रतिष्ठा सा भिक्षु तारा नहीं. So those Brajavasis, they are pracharaka. Brajavasi gana pracharaka. Those are real Brajavasis. Those who have that mood, they have developed that mood to love, have spontaneous love for Krishna. And those are especially this Rupa Manjari, that those who have taken fully shelter of Rupa Goswami, even Brajavasi among them, especially gopis, and in the camp of Rupa Manjari. They're very, very high. And when somebody is Brajavasi is not they have life. They have life. They're fully satisfied within. Prana ache jeto sehetu prachar. What life they have? Krishna is their life. They love Krishna. That Krishna is their life and soul. They fully, wholeheartedly love Krishna. That's why they can give Krishna. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur telling Krishna se tomar, Krishna dite par. Oh, now Krishna become your property. You can give. That is preaching. Understand? So it is, we should understand that Gurudev's preaching and others, how difference is this. So this said the difference is this. Totally difference between a tiger and a cat. Looks similar. But that is this much difference is there. So same or a bhajana, bhojana, same or a pran. There is they have. That's why this song is for them. Same or a pranadhana, same or a avarana, same or a jivan or a jivan. My life and soul, the wealth of my life. When we'll think like this, when we have deep regard, so much deep attachment, love and attachment for somebody. Otherwise, cannot sing like this. Narottam Das Thakur cannot sing like this. Pranadhan. Kanum or Pranadhan. Like Radharani is saying, Krishna is my wealth of my life. So where will be Rupa Manjari? Rupa Goswami is my wealth of my life. Same or Avaran. Avaran means what? Avaran means ornament. Ornament. We decorate ourselves. So we decorate with material things. But this is ornament. We see when, you know what is the highest ornament of somebody? If somebody has happy smile, you know, understand? Somebody is happy within, so that smile itself the highest ornament. If somebody has so much ornaments, but that smile is not there, or is not happy, satisfied from within, that means the ornaments spoil the beauty. Understand my point? So similarly, when somebody has that mood, that pride is there, that spardha, that pride you can tell. What pride is there? Oh, I am Rupa Manjari's lotus feet, my wealth. He's proud for this. So that is the beauty comes in him. That is avaran, beauty. And same or a jivan. That means very, very too much attached to Sri Rupa Manjari. Jivan or a jivan. Even life of my life. My life is surviving because of him. That's why life of my life. Same or a rasa nidhi, same or a vansa siddhi, same or a vedera dharam. Rupa Manjari's lotus feet is the rasa nidhi, ocean of rasa. We know ocean of rasa is to be discussed. What is it? That bhakti is the ocean of rasa. Krishna bhakti is like ocean of rasa. But Rupa Goswami Pada is that embodiment of that Krishna bhakti rasa. It's himself. You know, there in Raya Ramanda there is a verse. Krishna bhakti rasa bhavita mati. Anybody knows this verse? Krishna bhakti rasa bhavita mati kriyatam jadi kutopi labhyate tatra lolyam api mulyam ekalam janma koti sukruter na labhyate. Krishna bhakti rasa bhavita mati, if wherever Krishna bhakti rasa is available, or our consciousness, that consciousness fully saturated in Krishna bhakti rasa is available, what to do? Purchase it in the exchange of a lolyam, means greed. Gurudev explained this verse always. By paying the price, greed, the more you have shraddha or greed, then you will get that Krishna bhakti accordingly. If you have 10%, then get 10%. If you have 100, shraddha mule, Nityan Prabhu telling, shraddha mule naam diteche. The more shraddha you have, then you are less offense. You are not being of committing offense. Shraddha is in the exchange of shraddha, Nityan Prabhu giving name. So similarly, these Rupanuga acharyas, they have this Krishna bhakti rasa, they will give you in the exchange of greed. If you have greed, they will give you. No greed, nothing will get from them. Lolyam is very important. So Rupa Goswami Pada, where it is available, kutobi labhyate, where that Krishna bhakti rasa available, it is only with Rupa Goswami Pada and Rupanuga acharyas. Nowhere else you'll find that Krishna bhakti rasa. And Rupa Goswami Pada is that himself the embodiment of that ocean of bhakti rasa. Himself. If bhakti rasa amrita sindhu, it will be embodied with somebody. That person is Rupa Goswami Pada. That's why he's telling Narottam Das, say mora rasa nidhi. Rupa Goswami Pada himself is the personification of that Bhakti Rasam Sindhu, what he has written. Ordinary speakers, writers, what do? Just we speak, we don't relate that we are not that person. But Rupa Goswami Pada, what written in Ujjan Nirmani, or you can tell Bhakti Rasam Sindhu, everything about Bhakti Rasa. He is the embodiment of that person himself. Sei mora rasa nidhi. Sei mora bansa siddhi. He is the perfection. If you attend the lotus feet of Rupa Manjari, you attend the lotus feet of Rupa Goswami Pada, that is your perfection. That means you have attained everything else. You attend the intimate service of a Radha and Krishna. Everything. He is the Bansa Siddhi. Same or a Vedera Dharam. If any dharma is prescribed for me in Vedas, that is Rupa Goswami Pada himself. There is no other dharma is prescribed for me from Veda to do any other dharma than to serve the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Manjari. Sei mora, sei brata, sei tapa, sei mora mantra japa, sei mora dharma karma. Similar. All my austerity, all my brata, bhav, following the rules, regulations, or any mantra japa, any chanting I am doing. Same or Vedara dharma. The Veda, the dharma and karma. What is dharma and karma? Whatever in my life left over, it is only serving the lotus feet of Rupa Manjari. Rupa Goswami Pada, nothing else. But when I will attend this, when that good fortune will arise in my life, Anukula have vidhi, when vidhi and the creator will be favorable to me. Which creator? Krishna himself. Favorable to me, be merciful. then I will attend, or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be merciful, then I will attend, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Bhagavan, is supremely merciful. When Bhagavan showers mercy on somebody, somebody meet the Guru. Krishna Kripate Guru mile. Then Guru will teach you. So the process path, then you will attend the service of Bhagavan. Bhagavan directly cannot give his service to anybody. Similarly, Anukula will be, Krishna will be, or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be merciful. I'll get perfection in the lotus feet of, in serving lotus feet of Rupa Manjari. Nirekhiva edui nayane. I can have a darshan of Rupa Manjari. When you will have darshan of Rupa Goswami, Rupa Manjari, when you will have darshan? When you will have perfect siddhi. Rupa Manjari, that darshan, it is written in our Vaishnava songs. That Rupa Manjari, then you will engage you in the service of Radha. But when you are perfect at that time, you will have your siddha deha that time. That time you will have darshan, not at that time. So, nirakhiva edui nayane. Serupa madhuri rasi prana kubalaya sasi prafullita have nisitine. Say Rupa Madhuri. The Rupa Manjari's beauty. Why name is Rupa Manjari? She is as beautiful as Srimati Radhika. Radharani's beauty personified in Rupa Manjari. The name is Rupa. Rupa means the beauty, form. So Serupa Madhuri Rasi, or that abode of all the beauty personified in Rupa Manjari. So that is how it is related to me. Prana Kubalaya Sasi. Oh, my prana, my life, like soul, is like a kubala. Kubala means a lily flower. And it is dried up in the daytime, sunlight, not opens, not blossoms. When sun sets, moon rises, with the help of moonbeam, then the lily flower flourishes. Understand? Similarly, prana kubalaya sasi, or my prana kumudini, or that lily flower of my soul, will blossom by the moonbeam of that moonbeam is what? Rupa Manjari. Say Rupa Madhuri Rasi. Only by having darshan of that beauty of Rupa Manjari. That is like the Sasi moon for my soul. The lily flower of my soul. Then prafullita, then fully blossom. I'll be really happy, satisfied, fully blissful by darshan. Tuya darsane ahi garale jaral dehi chira dina tapita jivana. Without having your darshan, like Ajipe, I am burning in the separation of poison, feeling separation. Now Gurudev used to tell, when you will have separation from Guru, although a devotee is at advanced level, he doesn't so much dependent on Guru, because he can, taking the shelter of the teachings of Guru, he can progress in his spiritual life. But separation will be there. The more you will have attachment for Guru, the more you will have separation from him. So that separation is like a poison. If somebody is not feeling this, that means you have no love for Guru. He said, Tuya darshan, without having your darshan, it is like poison. Dreadful poison is burning. And day and night I am restless, suffering. This is what Ha Prabhu Karadaya Dehamare. Please give me shelter at your lotus feet. This is how the Rupanuga, those Vaishnava, they actually they pray like this, they think in this, so their mood is this. Few minutes. So this song we sang today, it is how important. Because we should understand Rupa Goswami Pa's glories we are hearing. We just heard Vrishabhanu Sutta Charana Sevane Haivaji Palya Dasi Shri Radhara Sukha. Here it is very some we can get some idea how the Manjaris they serve. And these moods are all our acharyas, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has explained. These are all the moods of a Rupa Manjari. Vrishabhanu Sutta, by serving the lotus feet of a Vrishabhanu Nandini Srimati Radha. When I will become one Palyadasi, maid servant. So what they do? Sri Radhara Sukha Satata Sadhana. Anything they do only for the pleasure of Srimati Radha. If Radharani wants no Sringar, no decoration, then no decoration. Radharani wants be ready, get ready, then ready. Anything they do, all the Radharani is maid servant. You should understand. Everything they do what Srimati Radharani wants. This is how good fortune they have. Sri Radhara Sukha is Krishna Je Sukha Janiba Manete Ami. To giving, serving Radharani, giving pleasure to Radharani. When Radharani is pleased, Krishna becomes pleased. You see, usually, generally, what we understand that we're doing self-service to please Krishna. From in this context, I'm giving one quotation. Rupa Goswami Pada has given the definition of bhakti. What is that? Anukulyana Krishna Anushilana? The intrinsic characteristic, antaranga lakshana of that bhakti is anukulyana Krishna Anushilana. And anyabhyasta sunyam jnana karmadi anavritam, it is bahiranga karan, extrinsic characteristic. This is Rupa Goswami Pada definition of bhakti. So the anukulyana Krishna Anushilanam, we think that devoid of unfavorable mood and serving body, mind, speech and moods for the pleasure of Krishna. This is what the meaning is there. But for the pleasure of Krishna, how will happen? By serving Radharani. This is opposite way, deeper meaning. Understand? Directly we see that serving Krishna directly in body, mind, space. So then why worshiping Radha Krishna? That's Krishna. Worship Krishna and do all seva like that. Many they do like this. Many Vaishnava Sampradaya they worship Krishna like this. They have no connection with Radha. So this is actually opposite. Shri Radhara Sukhe Krishna Je Sukha. Krishna will be fully happy or satisfied if Radharani is satisfied. So Radharani is satisfied by whom? By Palyadasi service. Understand my point? Who is serving? The devotees who is serving Radharani, and then Radharani is satisfied, then Krishna is pleased with whom? With this Palyadasi. Now understand my point. This is Anukulyana Krishna Anusilana. This is deeper explanation. That's another explanation I'm giving. Srila Guru Maharaj Gaurvansh Maharaj tell. Anukulyana Krishna Anusilanam, that Krishna we serve. Which Krishna? Which is Anukul Krishna. Favorable fully. To whom? That Krishna who is not with serving now with Mother Jashoda or other Sakhas or anywhere else, or Dwarakadhish or anywhere. That Krishna who is fully favorable mood, having a favorable mood only for Srimati Radharani. That Krishna is Anukul Krishna. The Guru Gaurvansh Maharaj told this in his explanation of Anukulyana Krishna. So when somebody is serving that Krishna, body, mind, speech, everything, all senses, that Krishna who is fully favorable to Srimati Radharani, that is Anukulyana Krishna. That is also, this is a more deeper meaning, which Manjari is serving Radharani, then Krishna is pleased. But that is a explanation of that Krishna to whom we refer. Those who are serving in the Rupanuga Dhara, Rupa Manjari's mood, which Krishna they worship? Which Krishna they have relationship? Only that Krishna who is fully favorable. You know when? The Krishna is approaching the Kunja of Radharani. And that time, Radharani's order, no allow Krishna. Then Krishna has to beg. Krishna has to fully admit all his faults. That's a beautiful song. I used to, while driving car, I used to listen that song. You know, in Odisha there was a Basantaras, 3 hours play. That is very old. My Guru Maharaj used to listen that those drama. So that is about the whole pastimes of Radha and Krishna, but Manav Bhanjan, that is Krishna pacifying the man of a Radharani. That whole song is many songs. In one place, when Krishna is coming, like a early morning, and then the at the door, as doorkeeper and Rupa Manjari and Labang Manjari, as those were Radharani's maid servant, they are present there. They are not allowing Krishna to go inside. So the order is not there. You from which path you came, you go in that way. They're very beautiful singing actually. There in the Odia, one time I will try to note down and sing that, sing and explain. Unless we listen now, we will not release that mood. Very beautiful telling. Krishna giving answer. They have to. Krishna has to interview. Is very debate, strong interview. They ask each question. Why this is this? Why that is that? Like every question, Krishna has to answer properly. Full examination. You can tell. After examination passed, then he's fully Anukul Krishna now. Oh, now he's qualified to go to Srimati Radha. So that Krishna is called Dhir Lalit Nayak. Understand now? And Radharani, when that Krishna and Radharani is present there with Krishna, Radharani's mood is how? Swadhina Bhartrika mood. So understand that. The Gurudev has did painting Samananda, that is Dhir Lalita Nayak and Swadhin Bhartrika Krishna. Ujan Ramani explanation is there. So that Krishna is Anukul Krishna. The Manjaris, they get Krishna's flavor. Krishna is pleased with them because not that they served Krishna, that Krishna, but they did interview Krishna only. Or they examined Krishna properly by the power of Srimati Radharani. So those sadhaka are following that mood, serving Rupa Manjari, and that mood they're serving, and Krishna is pleased with them because of their service to Srimati Radharani, not their service to Krishna. Understand my point? This is the other way. This is not for beginners. So Sri Radhara Sukhe Satata Sadhane Rahiva Ami Prayasi. I always doing all my endeavor sadhana to please Srimati Radharani. So sadhana is this. Our sadhana is what? We doing our sadhana, we get some satisfaction from that. If I come to temple, I should get some mental peace. Is this sadhana? Whose pleasure you are doing? You are doing your pleasure. It's not for pleasure of the Krishna or Gurudev. So sadhana should be to pleasing to your worshipable Lord, not for your pleasure. You may get or may not get, you should not expect. So now here that line comes, Sri Radhara Sukhe Krishna Jai Sukha, that happiness which Krishna gets from the service of the Palidasis to Radharani. Oh, I will, that day will come. Bhaktivinoda Thakur writing this. When that day will come, I will feel that. How Krishna is pleased. Why he is pleased. How he pleased. Janiva manete ami. So then, what I will do? Radha pada chadi, Sri Krishna sangame kabuna haiva kami. Then I will never directly go to Krishna. Leaving Radharani's lotus feet, I will never go to Krishna. Because I understood the secret mantra. How Krishna will be pleased. Radha pada chadi, Sri Krishna sangame kabuna haiva kami. So Manjari's mood is so pure. Like a Tat Bhav, that those who are gopis, sakhis, their mood is to enjoy with Krishna. Although they have service also for Radharani, but they have no separate desire, but still there is something. They also give pleasure to Krishna. So but Manjaris are not like that. They are fully only Radharani is Rasi. They are not for Krishna in general. If you hear Gurudev's lectures or Guru Maharaj, those who heard Gurudev explaining, Gurudev explained Rupa Manjari many years ago. Those I think some ISKCON Gurus were coming that time. So those lectures, if you hear Gurudev explaining all these things. So Sakhi Gana Mama Parama Sruhuta Jugala Premera Guru. So my well-wisher, not from this world, my well-wisher, those who are the Sakhis. Radharani's Srut Paksha, Radharani's favorable Sakhis. Srut Paksha, Vipaksha, Tatastha are there. Those are Swapaksha Sakhi of Radharani, they are my Srut, my well-wishers. They will engage me. They will help me in learning and engaging service. Tadanuga hoye sebiva radhara charana kalapata. And here Sakhi is not mean that always Sakhi like Lalita Bisa. Sakhi also mean here Priya Narma Sakhi and Pran Sakhi. They are Manjaris. So they also can be Sakhis here. So they are Jugala Premera Guru. They are my Guru and teaching the art how to do all seva. So art is not a bad thing to sing for Krishna, cook for Krishna. These are all qualities of Radharani. But it should be properly used for their service. If it used for other things, mundane things, then it is not useless to have that. Anybody has any art should use for a service of Radha and Krishna. So Tadanugaye, you see Tada Anugahe Sebiva Radhara Prema Kalapataru. So now the Anuga word came. Rupa Anuga. Why? We becoming subordinate, following, fully remaining under guidance of Rupa Manjari while serve Radharani. This is called Tad Anuga. This is called Rupa Anuga. If you are not serving that way, how you can Rupa Anuga? Charana Kalpataru, Radharani, Charana Kalpataru. Radha, last stanza is telling Radha Paksha Sadi, Jejana Sejana, Jebave Sebave Thake, Amita Radhika Paksha Pati Sada, Kabu Nahi Heri Take. If somebody not in Radharani's side, is more Krishna side or any other side, maybe Lord Ram or Narayan or any other side, let them, don't disturb them. They let them, we stay in their path. But what is about me? My position is, I will always remain in the side of Srimati Radhika. Amita Radhika Pakshapati Sada Kabhu Nahi Heri Take. I will never look at that person. What he is doing, let him do. But my position is in the side of Srimati Radhika. This is our Gurudev preached. These things he preached. Now, I offer my Puspanjali, the lotus feet of our Gurudev and Srila Rupanuga Gaudiya Guru Varga and Srila Rupa Goswami. Begging for their mercy. Adadanas tunai dantiridam jachi punah punah Srimad Rupa Padam Jadurishyam Janmani Janmani. Jai Srila Rupa Goswami ki jai. Rupanuga Gaudiya Guru Varga ki jai. जय श्री गुरुदेव भक्त नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। श्री गुरुदेव श्री गौर गोविंद गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। इताई गौर ब्रह्मानंदे हरि हरि बोल।